जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। गोपीजन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी। जय गिरिवरधारी। गोपीजन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी। जय गिरिवरधारी। जय यशोधनन्दना जय व्रजनरञ्जना। जय यशोधनन्दना जय व्रजनरञ्जना। यमुनातीरवनचारी जय कुञ्ज विहारी। जय कुञ्ज विहारी। जय कुञ्ज विहारी। जय राधा माधव जय कुञ्ज विहारी। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे
हरे
हरे।
हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे
हरे हरे
राम राम राम
राम
हरे
हरे
हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Start prayers. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपां साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं त्वं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Today we will be discussing about the science of soul. In the last week session, we discussed about faith on Vedas or faith on scriptures, why we should put faith on scriptures, how faith, putting faith on scriptures is not a blind faith. That's what we discussed last week. This week we are going to discuss about the science of soul. What is soul? What is it made of? Does soul really exist? Is there any proof for soul? What is the difference between soul and matter? What is the difference between soul and God? These all things we are going to see this week. Let's start with some presentation.
Yeah.
You're able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Able to. Yeah.
You can repeat after me. Dehinosmin yata dehe
Dehinam yatasmete
kaumaram yavvanam jara
Kauramyam yambanam jaga
tata dehantara praptir
Tata dehamam prapte
धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति.
Jitram tatra naho mutyati.
As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. Vasamshi jirnani yata vihaya
Vashamnijina yatani aya
navani grihnati naroparani
Navami kritani naro parani
tata sharirani vihaya jirnani
Tata hi sarayanya vihayi jirani
anyani samyati navani dehi.
Anyani samyati navyani dihahi.
As a person put on new garments, giving up old ones, the soul similarly accepts new material bodies, giving up old and useless ones. So these are two shlokas from Bhagavad Gita, second chapter. You can see many such shlokas in Bhagavad Gita in the second chapter, especially about the science of soul. This is the basics of Bhagavad Gita, or you can say this is the ABCD of Bhagavad Gita. Because if you see Bhagavad Gita, the first chapter, Arjuna is lamenting. And second chapter onwards, Krishna is answering to the questions, starting with what a soul is. Because if you want to understand about spirituality, or if you want to understand anything about spiritual science, the first basic thing we have to understand is what is a soul, what is a spirit. Based on what we know about spirit, then we can understand about spirituality. Then we can understand what is God. If you know who I am, then what is God? Then that's the complete and perfect knowledge. If you see here, like people normally asks, like you are saying soul exists, how do I know that soul exists? If you there, like I have few evidences, or you can say few scientific and logical proofs which we can use to prove that soul exists. For example, one of the thing which we can use is common sense. Have you seen your photo when you were a child? Like our
No.
childhood photograph, or photograph 10 years ago, photograph 10 to years ago. Everyone has a album at home, right?
Yes.
So if you see, look at your photo and look at your current photo, or look in the mirror, your body completely changed.
Mm.
If you see in this picture, there is a infant, and there is a kid, boy, and a man, and then he's dying. So if you see that his body is completely changing at every, as per scientific evidence, your body changes every single moment. New cells are taking birth and old cells are dying. That means your body is changing and you are growing. So you see that there is no comparison between when you are a kid and what you are now. Your body changed. If you think that your body, you are not the soul. If you think that I am this body, I am not any soul or anything, then if you are identifying yourself, this person is me. This is also me. This is also me. This is also me. You are saying that the 20 years ago, that is your photograph. 30 years ago, that is your photograph. 40 years ago, that is your photograph. But it's not the same body. If you are the body, if you use common sense, you can see that that's not the same person. The body changed. Then who is you? Who are you that you are identifying you with? You are identifying with something, you are calling yourself as self, right? You are calling something me, I. Then you can say that my body changed, my thoughts didn't change. Then here comes the point. Where are the thoughts coming from? If you can see, I will say that this is my hand, this is my head, this is my body, this is my mouse, this is my book. You are saying I and mine. This is mine. Then who am I? You are saying everything is mine. I, like my hand. You don't say this is I hand, I hand, I head. You are saying mine. Everything you see is mine, right? So if something belongs to something is mine, then who am I? Who is that I? That I is the spirit soul. That is that you can use logic and understand that there is something beyond the matter. Another thing you can see is, suppose you take this body. This body is made up of some chemicals, whether it be calcium or any sort of chemical. A research was conducted in Illinois Institute that if you combined all the chemicals within this body and if you give a value to it, it's just $100. That's all.
Mm.
Is our body or is our body just worth $100? If you just think that I am this body, there is no soul within it, then you are just $100 worth of it. But we are something beyond that. You can also see things like there is something called near-death experience and there is something called out-of-body experience. Like there are people who are in hospitals undergoing surgery and they get that near-death experience, that although they are in a state of unconsciousness, still after coming into conscious, they can say that I saw everything what is happening. I saw how you are operating. If a person is completely unconscious, how is he seeing that? That is something called out of body experience or near death experience. These experiences are not something which I am creating. These are some things which are documented within the universities or which are published by professors. The near death experiences and out of body experience. Another simple example which Bhagavad Gita gives is, just like I am wearing a kurta. If this kurta gets dirty, I will remove this old kurta and wear a new one. Every day we do the same thing, right? We remove our old clothes and we will keep new clothes. This one, if you see this sloka, Vasamsi Jinani Yata Vihaya Navani Grihnati Naroparani. Just like how we remove our old clothes and take new clothes, similarly, at the end of our life, we get rid of the old body and take a new body and continue. What is continuing? Like if you say here, your body is keep on changing, but there is something within you that is not changed. That is consciousness. Consciousness is the proof of spirit soul. Like you are thinking, you are feeling, you are willing, and all this, where are these coming from? They don't come from chemicals. Chemicals don't think. Chemicals don't feel. Chemicals don't will. But where are these things coming from? They are coming from our soul. Just like in a car, if you see a car don't move without a driver. There should be a driver sitting inside the car. Otherwise, a car does not move at all. So if you consider our body as a machine or a car, the spirit soul is a driver who is sitting inside our body and driving. Without spirit soul or without that Atma, it can't move. Our body can't function. Our body is dead because if you take our body, what is it made of? 5 elements: earth, water, air, ether, and fire. So these 5 elements exist independently also. Like earth is there, water is there, fire is there. They exist there. They exist independently. But I am able to move my hand. I am able to speak with my mouth. I have a form. I have a body. I have a form. I have a body. I have features. So all these are there. All these all these are able to perform because of the presence of soul. Like I may have a microphone. I may talk in a microphone. It won't work without passing electricity into that phone. Like even my laptop won't work if I don't charge it or if it does not have any battery. The laptop may be functional, but it won't function without energy. Similarly, matter does not function without energy. My hands are moving because I have energy. Where is that energy coming from? If you see, if you notice, our heart beats like every day. Our heart is beating. That's why we are alive. if a machine has to work, suppose my phone is there, if it has to function, it requires some energy, right? Do you know any machine that works without giving energy or without taking energy? Any machine?
No.
No machine in this world works without taking energy. That's the law of physics. That's like defying the law of physics, because everything works like energy, like it's conserved. So where is the energy coming for the heart to function? So there should be some energy, right? Where is it coming from? It's not coming from food, because food is just, when we take it, it's converted into energy. But even at the time of birth, my heart is beating. When I'm inside my mother womb, the heart is beating. So where is that? How is heart able to function itself? It's self. That energy is coming from soul. That's called Atma. Another examples we can say of existence of soul is, this is a like real experiments or real documentaries done by Ian Stevenson. He is a professor who conducted around 2000 experiments on past life memories, and he has all the criterias. It's not that somebody already teached them, like when the camera come into your face, you just have to answer like this. They conducted everything so meticulously that 2000 kids, they are able to recognize what is their previous life. Many instances in India, not only in India, there are some in US, all over the world. He did that experiment, and like kids are able to recognize their past life, and they even showed, this is my past home, this is where I stayed, this is my mother's name, this is my father's name. How are they able to know something which they don't even seen it? Like, he's just a 4 years kid, he's explaining about World War II. You can see there are so many videos about those things. So how is one person able to remember something from past life? If you are just this body, you are not spirit soul, how can anyone know about anything else? So that's another evidence which can show the existence of spirit or soul. Now I'm just talking about, like, you are a body, you are not this body, you are a spirit soul. So what is the use of this? What is the use of knowing that you are not this body, you are a spirit soul? So even if you see in Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, Krishna started explaining, you are not this body, you are spirit soul, because Arjuna was thinking about body only. My grandfather is dying, my brother Duryodhana, I don't want to kill my brother Duryodhana, I don't want to kill my grandfather Bhishma. Even though that is his duty to act, he don't want to perform his duty, his dharma, an attachment to the body. That's what Krishna is teaching, that you are not this body, you are spirit soul. So what is the characteristics of spirit soul? Na hanyate hanyamane sharire. Even your body is dead, you as a soul does not die. Soul does not die. Soul does not take birth. It's eternal. Eternal means it was existing, it exists, it will exist forever. So now, Venkat, now I say that you won't die. So how do you feel if you don't die?
Yeah, really. Yeah, I'm not dying, so I can do a lot of things, or I'm really exciting, like feeling continuously I don't die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then you're now like, all things we do because we are in fear, right? So what will
yeah,
happen to my family if something happened to me? We take insurance for that. I am not healthy, I will take medical insurance, we take auto insurance, we take rental insurance, we have dental insurance, we take eye insurance, we take life insurance.
yes,
This is all based on fear, correct?
yep,
We have fear that something may happen, so we don't want to take any risk. That's why we take all these things. Even everything we work for what? We work for earning money so that we can maintain our family, we can provide to people, We want to have a house. All this because when we are within the body, as a spirit soul, as a Atma, when we are in the body, our body is conditioned. Our body die, but we don't die. When we understand that I as a Atma don't die, the first thing that comes to us is fearlessness. We don't be afraid. We don't be afraid that what will happen. Because we know that as a Atma, I won't die. I continue. Even whatever I am speaking, now I am speaking. I, who is speaking, my body is just like a machine. Suppose I am honking on a car. Does car honks or the person inside sitting is honking?
The car is honking. Yeah.
Car is honking, but who is operating it?
The driver. Yeah.
Driver is operating. So when somebody do something with the car, whom do you punish, car or the driver?
The driver.
Driver only. So similarly, now I am talking, now I am moving my hands. These are all happening because of the soul. These are all actions happen by the soul. It's not that if you see a dead body, does dead body move or not?
No, dead body don't move, right?
Dead body don't move, right?
Right.
Dead body have same hands, same legs, same chemicals are existing. So what is the difference between the dead body and the alive body?
So the means
We say, right, he's
the
gone. We say if a person is dead, we say he's gone.
is
Correct?
gone.
He's gone. Who
Correct.
is gone? His body is there only. Who is gone?
The Atma gone.
Yeah, Atma is gone. So he means the Atma is gone. He is gone means his Atma is gone. So now when some body is dead, body is always dead. Now also my body is dead only. Body is always dead. Because of spirit soul, my body is acting.
Acting.
What I meant is dead. Is this alive or dead?
Alive.
Bottle.
Bottle. Dead. Means it's a non-object. It's not a living object.
Yeah, correct. It's not a living object. It's just dead. Pen is
Dead.
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 Matter is always dead. What is matter? Anything made of earth, water, air, ether, fire is always dead.
Dead. Okay.
My body is also made like that only. But I am acting not because earth is acting or fire is acting, because soul is. There is a driver sitting inside. Because of the driver, I am acting.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's always dead. So there are difference. Can you tell differences between a live body and a dead body?
Live body and a dead body.
Yeah,
So
I can say in different ways.
we are live bodies, and the dead bodies are the matter, the whatever the matter, like the pencil or the wooden box.
Okay.
Or like.
What is the difference between me and a pen?
So you have something, means you have something, the soul, and they don't have a soul, means
Okay.
the action.
So this pen is made up of
Earth.
My hand is also made up of earth.
Correct.
So what is
Yes.
the difference now?
You have the energy and they don't have the energy.
Okay. One is energy. Okay. Any other differences?
The energy and the whatever the right, the soulness, means like the soulness is life. Yeah.
So there are 6 differences. Like there are 6, not differences, there are 6 transformations. A body, like a live body, takes place. One is growth, there is birth, there is growth, there is progeny, and there is old age, and there is dwindle, and there is death. Have you seen pen taking, like blue pen, red pen came together and they gave a mini pen? Have you seen that?
No.
No. but it happens for humans.
Yes.
That is because we are living persons. We are living people. The life comes from soul. So the 6 transformations which I am talking about birth,
Birth.
growth. Does pen grow?
No. No.
I'll feed some water and food. So daily I'll feed dosha. Does my pen grow?
No.
No, but we grow, right?
Grow.
That is also one of the symptom of life. Symptom of life is one is birth, there is growth, and there is like I became old. My pen won't become old.
Oh, no. It won't become old.
Old pen. It may not function, but it will stay the same. But I become old, I die. Correct?
Yes.
So these 6 transformations are the function of soul, or function or differences between living body, dead body.
Dead body.
So by knowing all this, by knowing the science of soul, what we get is we get fearlessness, and we also become more divine person. Why divine person? Because nowadays, if you see youth, everyone act saying that in movies also they show that. I don't know exactly what they call in Hindi. They say that this is the only life. Your life is short. Live like a king. You have only one life, so do whatever you want to do. Okay. These are the quotes which you see in the movies. You have only one life. Do whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Very short life. And enjoy max.
Yeah. So if you tell a person do whatever you want to do you think that he is going to go to temple? No.
They are all talking about the fun and enjoyment. Yeah.
They are all talking about that's not even fun and enjoyment. They think that is fun and enjoyment. At the end, they will end up in misery only. If you drink more, you will become a drunkard.
Drunkard.
If you smoke more, your lungs are gone.
Yeah. True.
Like, so you will get so many diseases by the so-called enjoyment. Though all they say is, you have only one life. Enjoy. Go and drink. Go to pub. Enjoy. Do whatever you want to do. But if you know that there is next life, and this life is a stepping stone for next life, you will be more careful. You will be more humble. You will be acting in a mode of goodness. You will go to temple. You will worship God. Because you know that whatever I do, I am creating my next body. Bhagavad Gita describes that whatever you do in this life and whatever you think at the end of your life, that's what you will get in the next life. Krishna says that at the end of your life, think about me. Anta kalecha masmaran. Means if you think about me at the end of your life, you will come back to me. You will go to Vaikuntha. After going to Vaikuntha, there is nothing more to achieve. You are eternal. Like I was asking you at the start of this session, what will happen? What will you feel? How will you feel when you think that you are eternal? Nothing will happen to you. So this is few things. I think we have 10 minutes. So I want to cover more topics on the same, like the same topic. I want to cover more on the same topic about soul. Now we know that what is the difference between dead matter and living person. We know some examples how we can infer that soul exists. We have seen by common sense, by intuitiveness, and by near-death experience, out-of-body experience, and by experiments which are conducted on past life memories. We can see that there is something called soul. And we also have seen the slokas from Bhagavad Gita where Krishna is defining how you are passing from one body to another in the same life. Similarly, you will pass to another body in a different life. It's just a stream of consciousness. You are even at every moment, whatever I was 20 years ago, I'm not the same body. I changed. Really, I changed, right? My body changed. Similarly, at the end of the life, you will change to another body. The only difference is you don't remember.
Yeah.
So next class we will see why we don't remember, why some people remember, why some people don't remember their past life. How does a soul look like?
Some people remember.
Some people, I was saying, right, past life memories. There are experiments. These are not done by like devotees or something. These are done by, if you search his name, Ian Stevenson. He's from
Yes.
University of Virginia.
Mhm.
He did 2000 experiments about past life memories.
Okay. So those are things like now coming into the pictures, means in movies based on that one.
Yeah, there are documentaries on that. The past life memories.
Still we need to believe that one. There are people who remember their past lives.
Yeah, you can if you I can show you on videos also why we can believe those. Because suppose you have a 4-year-old kid,
Okay.
and you are from Andhra,
Okay.
and your 4-year-old kid is saying, in my previous life, I am such a person from Bihar, and my father is such a person, my mother is such a person, and I had a child, my husband, his name is this thing. And if you go to Bihar, there is really such a person, and those things are there. And she also showed them what she had hidden in the previous life. I hid this thing on the ground. It's still existing. So do you believe it?
Means if I definitely verify all those things, definitely I'll believe.
You'll believe,
If
right?
that-
These are experiments conducted like this. Like it's not that blindly they experimented on somebody randomly. They have taken some criteria. I will show it in the next class, what criteria they processed. And like this, and there is a documentary about a kid from World War II. So if by all this, we can infer that there is existence of soul. We ourselves are a proof of existence of soul, right?
Yeah. That is I understand. But if some people, only few people are telling their past lives, that is really a miracle or interesting connecting
Yeah.
with this Bhagavad Gita. Yeah.
Why
Science is
in the next class, why some people remember, why others don't remember. Maximum people don't remember.
maximum 95,
Some don't remember.
99%.
Maximum 99% they don't remember. Why some people remember? That too, they remember to a certain limit. After they grow older, only kids. Most of these are kids.
But
Because
still we have to believe.
most of these are kids because they just took a new body.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Show all this in the next class. And also we see what is the size of soul. Shastras even explain what is the size of soul.
Size of a soul also.
Size of soul, it explains size of a soul. Does soul has a form? Or what is the difference between soul and God? All this we'll see in next class.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Recording ఆపియండి.